We don't have an intro. Are we live?
Are we live? We're live.
We're live. We're live. I know
First,
ball, bro.
I know ball.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Let's make sure it's not the last one. Premier League predictions, game week 11. What are you telling me?
Let's go, bro. It's gonna be it's an interesting week, man. It's an interesting week because it's a big week as well. You got a lot of teams trying to come back and everything like that. But
why is it a big week? What's making you say that?
Because, bro, there's Arsenal who need to get back into the winning streak. City need to get.
Aren't you a Man United fan?
Yeah, but even for us, I mean, who gives a shit about us right now, man? United are just shit, anyways. But like, it's a big week in terms of the whole thing. Let us do our thing on the side, and then obviously City and Arsenal are the ones to watch out for, man. I mean, I guess the best way to start is kind of like the Arsenal and Chelsea game, because that's a big game, man. Arsenal haven't won their last 2. They lost to Newcastle last week. They lost in the Champions League to Inter. Forza Inter.
It was it. Arsenal are 3 on the bounce with losses, no?
No, 2 on the bounce. City are 3 on the bounce right now.
City are 3, Arsenal 2. Yeah, if we're looking at the form, Arsenal's last 3 games, loss, draw, loss. City, although they have 3 losses in a row, only 1 loss in the league in the last 5. And they're only 2 points behind Liverpool. I don't know why everyone's getting excited. We're a long, long way away from writing City off.
But with City as well, yeah, it's like right now they're lacking depth. You could tell, and there's something that's lost about them. I think teams are figuring out how to play against them. The Tottenham one, okay, was a one-off, okay, but the Bournemouth one was scary, and also the Sporting one was really scary as well because they were getting peppered. I mean, they could have scored. They could have made it 4-4, but Sporting deserved that game, man. I was watching the whole game. My boy Amarim, can't wait. I need those performances.
Look, I'm not the stats guy. I'm not Mr. XG, but the XG was pretty even. So it shows, although they might have lost, they weren't exactly terrible.
Yeah, but still, City, there's something missing about that. The Rodri loss, I don't know how they do it, man. It's tough, man, to replace that guy. That guy literally wins you games just for him controlling the game for you, man. Like,
yeah,
you could just tell, like, even right now, Kovacic, the way he looks out of position and everything like that. Sometimes he's there, sometimes it's too much of a job for him. And he's not that guy. He can't run around like that. Like, Rodri's got the legs. He's been in that team for too long.
Well,
he knows
Rodri
where the guys are.
Of course, not a small player to lose. Although, apparently, Arsenal the only one with an injuries crisis. You know, how on earth will they ever cope without Odegaard? You know, they have 1 injury. Basically, the season should be written off until he's back.
Yeah, but they're always moaning, man.
Listen, I think people forget what's happened last couple of years. This always happens to City. They struggle a little bit around this sort of time. No one really has them as favourites. January comes along and it's City's league. I don't know why everyone's overreacting. It's 1 loss. Liverpool are having the most spectacular season ever. Right? Everyone is on the Liverpool bandwagon, the Arnie Slot bandwagon. But we're 2 points ahead of City. That's it. 2
That's
points.
The scary part.
If City didn't have this loss they had last week and then lost in the Champions League, lost against Spurs, and they were only 2 points behind Liverpool, no one would bat an eyelid. All of a sudden, it's City are falling apart. Pep doesn't care. I don't buy that.
But the thing with me is that the fact that Rodri, like, this has been coming for them. Like, they're getting away with games. Like, they're literally against Wolves, last minute winner, 1-0 and stuff like that. The Newcastle game when they played as well, when they drew 1-1, Newcastle could have won that game. There was games where it was
getting away with games. We were 1-0 down to Brighton. Like, if it wasn't for a Salah, special, do we win that game? We probably don't win that game.
Yeah, but that's Liverpool for you, man. That's the aura that you guys have. Like, you
but
guys
can
beat
the good teams, even when they play bad, they win. Look, City lost last week, but they lost 1 game.
Bro, go. Let's go look at City's home games. The one against Fulham, they could have easily lost that game. Then there was one against Southampton, 1-0. Easily could have lost that game as well.
Yeah, but we
The
can
Wolves
say
game.
this about even the when they won their first Premier League, you know, with their Aguero moment, they could have easily lost that game too, but they didn't. This is the thing with City; they can easily lose a lot of games, and they never do.
Yeah, listen, they're
So
still
they've
there.
lost one, and all of a sudden they're a terrible team. They've scored the most goals in the league. Well, not the most, second most. Who's the most? Chelsea, no, Tottenham actually somehow. Tottenham have 22 goals this season. City have 21. Liverpool have 19. Chelsea on 20. It's pretty insane. I didn't know Spurs had the most goals.
Yeah, but the Spurs are just beating teams like 4-1 and stuff like that, but they're giving up a lot of GA anyway. So I mean, a lot of goals. Actually, wait, it's crazy. They've got a better goal difference than City, but they've got 7 more points.
Their problem is they lose too many games. As simple as that sounds, they just lose too many. They have as many wins as Forest has, but Forest have only lost once, whereas Tottenham have lost 4. That's their problem. They either win or they lose. They don't go in between.
For Tottenham, it's all about the away form, man. They literally can't win. Like they have this.
If you're losing half your
mentality.
games, most likely coming from your away games, and it has for them.
Bro, did you
They
watch the game against
Palace.
Brighton?
Last away game was against Palace. They lost to Palace.
Yeah.
Then they lost to Brighton away.
That
They
Brighton
beat
one was terrible.
That United win was, you know,
that was coming.
Lost. Yeah, no, that would have been for no, because they lost to Arsenal there as well. No, at home they lost to Arsenal at home. Lost to Newcastle away.
Yeah,
or to lose this many games.
They've only won 1 game away, and that's against United. Crazy.
Yeah, and it was a bit of a BS win as well.
Yeah, it was coming. It was coming. That was a game that anyone.
You're bound to win that game, especially against United with that Ten Hag team.
Screw that guy. He's gone. He's gone, man. But going back to City, man.
Big week for them. Against Brighton, a team who's doing fairly decently. What do you expect?
I think Brighton are going to win. I think Brighton are going to win, man. I think because they're at home.
I'm not that impressed by Brighton either. Everyone is all of a sudden bigging up Brighton. They've gotten a lot of close results. Where are Brighton? So Brighton are 8th in the league right now. 4 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. They concede a lot of goals. 14 goals conceded is a lot.
Yeah. No, they're a fraud team, man. Honestly, the way they play, right, I can't stand, because I don't know how they do it. They're so open at the back. Teams can literally just cut them open. Even United could have cut them open, yeah. I don't know why we're doing it. We're just like hesitating for some reason. But the way they attack, I think they've got way more vim into their attack.
Look, the attack is dangerous. They've got 17 goals this season. The attack is clearly something to be careful of. But, I mean, you saw Estupiñán last game against Liverpool. Does the Jacker thing. One thing you don't do against Liverpool at Anfield, don't rile them up. You're 1-0 up. Make it a boring game. Kill the atmosphere. What does he do? Goes and starts to have a little beef with Trent.
Yeah.
It's rookie mistakes. You don't make those mistakes. One thing you don't do against Liverpool is rile them up. That's what he did. Crowd got behind them. I mean, look, they might have won regardless. They're the better team, but they weren't playing that well up until that point. You're still 1-0 up, I think.
But
rookie mistake.
They were having, who was in their lineup last time? It was what? Matoma. Oh, let me check that team. It was what? Matoma, Kodioglu. He was playing that.
Was playing. Kodioglu scored the goal.
Yeah.
Did they start with Minte?
Nah, Minte didn't. Minte came on as he didn't even come on. That's the thing. Idingra came on. I thought they'd taken out Idingra for thing. They only gave Idingra 6 minutes. He gave him junk minutes as well. They should have put him on. Take out Kodioglu or something like that, man. But anyways. Yeah, nah.
No, you're right. Kodioglu came off the right. Mitoma left.
But he's a weird one as well, because I don't know if the manager likes him that much. I think he wants to keep him around. Like, he understands that he's a fullback, but he wants someone a little bit more who can defend there. So he's trying to play him on the right mid. But Against Liverpool, it worked for the first half. That's the main thing. And then obviously, Liverpool's second half was at Salah and Gakpo.
Listen,
Gakpo.
Gakpo's on, he's in good form. We
Yeah.
saw it in the Champions League. He led with Diaz down the middle, Gakpo on the left. I think that's what he's got. He's got to stick with that slot if it's for me. Look,
Bro,
Nunes is getting 7 out of 10 performance ratings. I don't know what these people are smoking.
Bro, you're the biggest Darwin Nunes hater, man. Speak on that.
Nah. I just think it's a crazy thing.
Darwin Nunes, man. He's gonna kill you one day. Trust me. If he stays if he stays and does a Rashford, bah. Oh, we lost him.
Nah, I'm here. Look, I think Nunes off the bench is actually a pretty good player. You know, you have your Diaz who's super direct. I've never seen Diaz dribble back with the ball in my life. Super direct, got a decent finish on him. For the moment, I think he's gonna have to do. And then when we want to see a game now, Nunes is genuinely quite a good player to bring on. He's gonna hound the defenders, can cause a bit of trouble. Gave Salah an assist against Arsenal. If he keeps that sort of play up, you know, it will help Liverpool. He doesn't necessarily have to score the goals if he's coming off the bench, but to start with, no, man, surely not. Can't go all season with a guy like this.
But
even the goal this Champions League was a goal I was going in anyway. Salah had that in the net. He nannied him like nanny on Ronaldo.
Yeah, but do you know what I think? Do you know what I think is so wrong with Darwin Nunes? Because he has all the talent. He can literally do everything. Even if he wants to go direct, he can go direct. If he wants to go and play in the last man, he can do that as well. But it's just his brain. His brain goes into a fog when it comes to making the decision.
He's a fucking donkey. That's why he's a donkey.
He does the opposite. It's like,
listen, this man has. There's a spectrum of ADHD. He's on the extreme. 1 percentile ADHD. I'm telling you. What was it? Last game in the Champions League, who were we playing? Leverkusen. 4v2.
No.
Listen, in a 4v2, you have to be the most forward player there with the ball. You're in front of the keeper. That's the only time you do not pass the ball. How do you not pass in a 4v2? That's mental. That's a mental illness.
I just don't know. I don't know what this guy has to do. Like,
for him to have shot from there is mental.
No. Bro, even you could slow it down maybe 4 or 5 times in that segment. It's like there's 1, 2 passes, 1, 2
there
passes.
There was so many opportunities to pass. It's a 4v2. You literally have more options than are blocked. One defender is going to be on Nunes. The other defender is going to be on one of the other. There's 2 options. A minimum of 2 options. It's insane to not pass.
But do you think Arne Slot and Liverpool are gonna say at the end of the season, like, it's time to cut our losses? Let's just let him go.
I don't know, to be honest. At first I thought maybe Liverpool, he's just a guy who's gonna have to stick around for now, but we're working on something. Everyone is praising him, which I'm not understanding. If we go on Nunes, Darwin Nunes,
I don't get it.
Watch, if we look at his ratings, he's been getting good ratings post-game, and I don't get it.
But I don't get it as well, because it's like the things that he does, like if he's not a striker,
he can play good. He can put pressure on defenders and all these sort of things, and press and work for the team. That's good. He definitely does that. But no decision making, pretty poor in the final third. Anything offensive, he's not doing well.
Yeah. He's not an Arne Slot player.
His ratings aren't that bad. He's averaging like a high 6, low 7.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how he's getting those ratings.
It's the eye test, man. It's the eye test. Oh, in the eye, it's all the hard work that he does. He does every fundamental part. Yeah.
Any half decent striker, you slot them in that team. In 6 games in the league. Well, no, he hasn't got 6 games. He's played 6 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. The assist was good. The assist was actually generally quite good against Arsenal. But come on, man, you're playing for the best team in the league right now.
Yeah, 1 goal as well.
Like, Haaland has how many? 11 goals. I know Haaland is Haaland. Like, you can't expect him to score as many as Haaland, but score half, score a third. 1 goal is it's crazy.
And it's not even like Arne Slot is like giving him the junk minutes. I mean, he gave him junk minutes against Leverkusen, but he's actually started him a few times, and he's actually given him a lot of minutes. But like, he's not scoring or performing as good as possible. Like, bro, I really think that Arne Slot, because he's going to have a lot of authority if he wins the league. But first of all, God forbid that. But if he wins the league, and he has Darwin Núñez as part of his plan for the next season, nah, I doubt it, man. I think he's ready to cut his losses with him. He's like, take this guy out. I need to buy someone a little bit more technical.
Would be absolutely amazing if that was the case.
I think Victor Gyökeres, man. I think the thing is that you guys, he's the guy for thing, and I think Liverpool need to go for that kind of approach as well. What is this?
If we look at the player stats, so these are the goals. Look, it's early in the season. This list will change a lot.
Right.
Chris Wood. It's not like we all of a sudden say, look, go and sign Chris Wood, but then an Mbeumo is not a bad option for Liverpool.
To be honest,
Salah hasn't signed a new contract. Look, if they have to tie Salah down. I've been calling for Salah to leave last couple of seasons, but I'm definitely wrong because it's unreal under Slot. But if he does go, Bryan Mbeumo, he's not the the flash signing, but he's been doing this for last couple of seasons.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
Season he was just as good as well. He's just scoring a lot more goals earlier in the season now, and he's playing for Brentford. The Brentford, it's not a strong Brentford,
bro. He's like 24 years old as well. So he'll be perfect for the next
player.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can see his stats from last season here, but
do you know who
a player to consider?
Do you know who Bryan Mbeumo kind of reminds me of if he comes to Liverpool? I feel like he'll kind of mold into like Jota, the same way Jota done. Because
but I think he's better. No,
he can play across.
He's better. Like, look, if we look at his stats,
I don't think he's better. I don't think he was better than Jota. Yeah.
Second season, 9 goals. Third season, last season, 25 appearances, 9 goals. Every season he's getting better.
Yeah.
For a player who's at a mid-table, maybe even slightly lower mid-table team, to be hitting these numbers is crazy. Look at that. 10 appearances, 8 goals. Look, of course, he takes pens, so it's a bit inflated, but still, you've got to score those penalties. How many players are missing penalties?
Yeah. No, I think he's the guy to get him because he can be that guy who can play on the left or the right and everything like that. And you lot have been trying to find someone to kind of cover up Salah, even though Salah doesn't need covering up in it. But like, at least it'd be nice for him to kind of miss a few games to be fresh.
Chiesa is looking like a garbage signing right now because he played all of 13 seconds and is injured. I thought that it's worth the risk. If he plays well, you have an unreal player on your bench. He's not looking like the guy. We need to get someone. I don't think Mbeumo is going to take playing second fiddle at Liverpool, but if Salah is on the way out, that is the guy to sign.
I can see you lot getting someone like an Mbeumo and then also getting another right winger out there. I don't know who that right winger be.
We need a backup right winger because Chiesa. We need a backup to Chiesa. He's injured all the time.
But they were saying in the summer, Kubo, the Japanese guy from Real Sociedad, they were saying they should get him.
Well. I think
he's a quality player.
He's a slot style player as well.
Yeah, he's tidy. He's someone who can also like, and plus he came from Real Madrid's academy before. I think he played for Barcelona academy as well.
Is one of those players you bring in now and you introduce him into the team slowly. He plays every other game. It's not the guy. Like if we're talking, if Salah is in, leaves.
Yeah.
I mean, you could risk it with Kubo, but why? You're one of the top teams in the league. You can go for someone established, and Mbeumo's been in the Premier League now for a while.
That's the thing.
He's like player who's doing decent. He's actually doing really well.
Yeah.
He's a leader in that team. He's their guy. If we take a player like that, sign a Kubo on top. Why not?
That's the thing as well, because they're probably seeing also like Salah's worth right now. Because you got to think this also economically right now. Like what? How many years has he got in his contract or something like that? I don't know, 1 or 2 maybe.
Who?
Something like that. Salah.
Salah is up for renewal.
Yeah, I know he's up for renewal. So he's got what? After this, one more season, his contract ends.
No,
Yeah,
I thought
contract.
it
Okay,
was-
contract ends 2025. Wait. His contract
Right,
ends
yeah,
in
that's next year, man. This is ending, end of the season. I think
what?
Trent is in the same position. I think a bunch of them are.
No way.
Liverpool contract expiring. No, I think Trent,
Yeah,
Van Dijk. I can't remember Van Dijk. I don't think Van Dijk signed one. Van Dijk, Trent, Salah, all the big shots
no,
on the
I
brink of
know about.
leaving.
Oh wait, even Van Dijk. I didn't even know about. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
Van
no.
Dijk.
This is why it's a bit of, yeah. Look at this: Van Dijk, Salah, Trent.
I thought Van Dijk and Salah they're up for next year. They said they're gonna leave or something like that. But I didn't
Next year
know. I
wouldn't
know
even matter.
Trent.
Because
I know
they're
Trent.
players on the end of their career at the top level. Well, supposedly.
Yeah. Yo.
No, man.
See,
These guys are on the brink. You know, if this doesn't get sorted now, they're gone. Saudi comes in
damn.
with an insane offer. God forbid,
Hey,
he offers him
see,
something. What do you think
see,
the Saudi league would pay to get Salah in their league? Have an Arab in the Saudi league with a name as big as Salah's.
yeah, they already offered crazy amount. How much did they offer in the summer? It was like at least over 100 mil, 150 mil for Salah or something like that. There was like an undisclosed thing, and Liverpool turned it down. I was like, no, we can't. Or even 2 years ago, sorry, not last year, 2 years ago. But yeah,
No, yeah, I mean,
that's actually a mass. I can't believe that Salah's leaving. I know he's gonna leave, yeah. Like he even said, like, maybe it's my last season, but man said 2025 expiry for zero. He's gonna be 33 by that time as well, but he's got at least another 2 years with him. Yeah. Do you know what it is as well? Yeah, what's scary about these wingers, especially if you're an older winger, right? When you're in your 33s and stuff like that, if you're not smart enough and intelligent enough to use your tactical ability or even like your feet and everything like that, yeah, you're getting cooked. If you're just relying on pace, yeah, for most of your career, like you're not getting anywhere. That's why you saw, like Dirk Kuyt. Dirk Kuyt is a perfect example. When he left Liverpool, right? I think he was anyway. He's in his 30s. Went to Fenerbahce, went to Feyenoord, and he played unreal. The guy won a league with Feyenoord as well. So it's like guys like that, yeah, they're smart enough and intelligent enough. That's why Salah's actually showing that as well. Like people used to call Salah this road runner guy who just runs, would beat players with pace and stuff. The guy's got more than that, man. He's showing it as well.
now look, listen, we're seeing it now more than ever. Players with big names. I mean, pretty much anyone United signs falls under this category. All these big name players killing it in Italy, killing it here, killing it over there, coming to the Premier League, and you're like, did we sign the same guy I was looking at just a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
The Premier League, I think, is a clear step above everyone else. I mean, it's not an unpopular opinion, is it? Players are coming out of these leagues, joining the Premier League, and they're finding it difficult. The pace is different, intensity is different, the whole level is different. Every week you're playing a team that could trash half of the Italian league. You're telling me Brentford wouldn't run through the Italian league?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, taking the piss a little bit there, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, the thing is that's the thing as well, yeah. Like even right now with United, yeah, like there's a whole debate around Xerxes. And like, is it either his quality, is he the wrong player, or is he just not adapting to the league? For me as well, like, first of all, technically, the guy's sound. I think he's technically sound. He's got a lot of Martial's kind of like play style. Like he likes to play more calm, collected, everything like that. But with him as well, it's got to be the pace of the league, and the pace of that, bro. Because you're just looking at him, yeah, bro. Even that turn that he did against Chelsea, you're 1v1. You gotta go faster, bro. You're 1v1, yeah. You got a whole goal, and you're going so slow, yeah. You're just letting the player behind you catch up. Now, if that was Serie A, maybe he could bully the guy off or whatever. But even Serie A, like those guys are crazy as well. Or get a foul. But you're playing against Chelsea, big man as well. Yeah, these guys are much faster.
Difference between a league like the Italian league and English league is in the Italian league you play. Okay, you might have a tough game against a Napoli or a Juve or whatever, but then you're going and playing a team that has a smaller stadium than fucking Hendon.
Yeah.
You go, you've seen stadiums in La Liga. They don't even have one side. They've got 3 stands or 2.
Yeah. In
You got
Syria,
some guys
yeah,
restaurant behind the goal. You know,
yeah.
you've got. Remember Messi and Barca during their prime. Messi, Xavi, Ibra, all these guys. You're playing against a guy who's shooting on goal with a restaurant behind it.
Yeah. Construction sites and everything.
I mean, construction site. You just like cleaned out someone's team, man.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
Whereas in the Premier League, you play United this week, you play Arsenal the next, then you're playing a tough game away to Brighton. Look at this. City, all the achievements, all the accolades. Pep, Haaland scores 5,000 goals a week. People are doubting whether they can go and beat Brighton. It's insane.
Yeah.
Level.
That's the thing. Yeah, these managers, they got the pressure in it on them, but we got to see. You know, because I'm waiting for. I don't know. I want to see City lose.
What's
your
predictions? Let's do that.
All right, let's do the predict. For me, yeah, I think Brighton are going to win it. I think it's going to be maybe 3-1. I'll be honest with you.
3-1.
Yeah. I'm just going to put my balls out there with it, man.
You're out of your mind. 3-1. Nah. What? You think Haaland's scoring in that game?
I think this is a perfect game for Haaland to score. I think he's going to end up scoring. I think because you see the way they're playing as well. Like Brighton love to play that high line as well, so it's easy for them to get cut open. It could be 3-1 either way, but I think the way Brighton are in form right now, and they're probably thinking like, listen, this is the perfect time to play City. All we got to do is just run at these midfielders, and somehow just control the game, and that's it. I think there's time for them. I think they've got something with them. So I'll say 3-1 Brighton. But again, this is outlandish behavior.
Crazy. Okay. If it's 3-1 Brighton, what are we saying for Liverpool?
For Liverpool, actually, Liverpool are going to win that.
Let me give my prediction.
Go.
Liverpool. I think City win. I don't know it's hard to say.
They're not missing players.
They've been good goal scorers. I would say 2-1 City. I don't think Brighton win. I think, look, City have been in a bad run of form, but City lose 3 in a row. They haven't done that for how long? What was the stat? Like 20 years. They haven't lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how they go and lose the 4th as well, just on a probability thing.
No, they already have 3 in a row. They already lost 3 in a row. This is their 4th game.
No, they lost 3 in a row, but that's the first time in like 20 years the stat was that they lost 3 in a row.
Yeah. The last time.
4th,
yeah.
Probability would tell you that's unlikely. I mean, it can happen. Of course, it can happen, but I just don't think it will. I think 2-1. I think Haaland's on the score sheet again. I don't know if he'll get both goals, but I feel he'll get another goal. 2-1 City for me.
If I was going to predict for City to win, I think they would beat them 4-1 because either, like I mentioned, it can go either way, innit?
And then 4-1 City. What are you talking about?
No, because it could go either way like that. I think there's a whipping for either team. I think someone's getting whipped in that game. Doesn't matter which way it goes, but I hope it's Brighton's way. But I think someone's getting whipped in that game.
Whipped? That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, all right, I'll keep it with Brighton then, 3-1.
What are you saying for Liverpool?
For Liverpool, I think Liverpool are going to win that
Aston Villa.
I think Liverpool. Yeah,
I think people are on the slot bandwagon right now. I think, look, it's easy to say, oh, Liverpool's going to smash these guys. I think Villa's tough. I think people forget Villa. They've had some dodgy results recently, I think, or maybe not looked as good. But Villa have been a bit of a bogey team for us always.
Yeah. No, tough ground, tough team to play for you lot. Definitely.
Annoyingly, this doesn't show the head-to-heads. Let me get the head-to-heads up because Liverpool, I feel like they've been a bit of a bogey team for us.
No, it shows there. Look, from last season,
days when he would
previous meetings. Oh, you're talking about those times, but you look at previous meetings. See, Liverpool beat you. I mean, you lot beat Aston Villa at home 3-0, and then you drew 3-3 away.
Hold on, let me get this up so
all right, yeah.
All the fans at home can see.
Head to head. But yeah, no, Aston Villa is a little bit of a weird one though, because I think you lot are going to beat them convincingly. That's the thing. But I can tell just from like.
Yeah, look at this. Hold on. This is from 1894. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, you gotta scroll all the way down, bro. Show me
Let
that
me just
7-2 as well, man. That beautiful
Oh,
7-2.
no, you're right. Liverpool have been smoking them. Klopp era, they've cleaned them out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When is Klopp? Klopp came 2016, right?
Yeah.
Mid-season around then.
Yeah, just
Pretty much. Okay, no, I've been talking a bag of
a couple of
ass.
draws. A couple of draws. That 7-2.
A win there. Look, if we're going off previous results, current form should be a Liverpool dub. And Liverpool seem to score quite a few goals. Look, we got a couple threes in here. There was that crazy result at 7-2, though.
Yeah, 7-2 and 5-0. But that 5-0 one was even fake as well. You lot had like 2 games in 2 days, fam.
It should be an easy Liverpool dub. Now, listen. That's so you're saying Brighton win, Liverpool win.
Yep.
I'm going City win, Liverpool win. You're going for an opening in the league. We need to talk some serious stuff now. Let's whip out fantasy team.
Hold on, we haven't even got the score prediction for that. I think it's going to be.
Oh,
I'm gonna go 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying it right now. You lot under the lights against Aston Villa. You lot are playing out your asses. It makes sense. That's what I'm saying. 3-0, and you lot are better than them anyways.
Oh, your asses is a crazy thing to be saying, bro.
I mean, the team is literally putting all their effort into him, man. So, lot is getting every kind of love.
Liverpool, you watch them; they're definitely it's definitely not a Klopp team. They're not as exciting to watch, but they won't play the most amazing football. But then they will win 3-0. Hard to say. You watch them. I think 2-0. I don't know if we'll get 3 goals. I will go for 2-0. I think defensively we're
2-0.
So much better now.
What, Darwin Núñez scores as well?
No, I'm not putting Núñez on the sheet. I think Salah's in some good form. I can see him getting another one. Him, it just depends how he plays. You know, if Diaz starts, I'll back Diaz for a goal. If Gakpo starts, I'll back Gakpo for a goal. But
yeah, because Aston Villa, bro. By the way, you know they lost against Bruges on the week, and then they lost to Spurs.
They lost to Bruges, but it probably should have been a draw. You know, it was a bit of a dodgy. They gave away a dodgy goal. I don't think they could do that. You know,
but they're going against Liverpool. Liverpool against Leverkusen, beating them 4-0. Like, come on, man. Scary times. Unless Liverpool literally do a Nottingham Forest, then yeah. But I doubt it. It's too early in the season for them to have those kind of results. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay, so 2-0 and 3-0 to. I say 3-0 to Liverpool. I think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, man.
What are you doing about your fantasy team? Who you captaining this week?
Bro, I by the way, if you missed the deadline, it was about half an hour from it. So
no, I think I will have to keep my team. I'm trying to see if I can get it up.
Hold on, I think I captained Chris Wood, man. I think I said
Chris Wood.
Man. Yeah, I had to.
I captain Haaland every week. Why can't I see my team? What's going on?
Yeah, I can't see it as well. They said they're updating it for the thing anyway.
Okay. I'm just gonna log in and share my team. Listen, we're not that technical. It's episode 1. Like,
yeah,
we're figuring it out.
Yeah. We're not professionals here. It's all good. No, but yeah. But I said Chris Wood because I'm like, you know what, Nottingham Forest group, man. These are in form, man. They're on job for everyone. So good times for them. So yeah. All right, bro. Let's go to
episode 1 is done. Arian's going with a Brighton win, Liverpool win. Going with a Man City win, Liverpool win. Let's see what happens.
Let's see, man.
For episode 2, first one in the bag. See what happens.
We'll see.
In a bit, Arian.